let's get to our first guest. Actually, both of our guests on the line. So, Josie, if you can hear me, you're actually scheduled for 9. So if you can call back at 9, and we're going to have our first guest come on right now. Let's welcome her to the air. I'm hoping this is her. Is this Miss Roxy Astor?
This is Miss Roxy Astor. How are you?
Wow. How are you?
Wow.
Fantastic.
Yeah, how are you doing?
Oh, we are great. We're so
wait,
excited.
So I heard the last guy, he was talking to my ex-rival, Godiva?
Uh-oh.
Janetti, you still there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
still here.
You
Yes,
saved the
ma'am. How
best
are
for
you?
last, okay?
I'm sorry. I don't know you. I'm sorry. I know who you are, obviously.
You know what?
I've never
You
spoken
better
to
know
you,
me, okay?
I have never spoken to you before, and I'm speaking to you now. This is very
Okay, well, you know what? Look me up. I will not be disappointed.
We are friends on Facebook, but we have never spoken. And
are we friends? No. Are we Facebook friends?
We are on Facebook together. So yes, I think that's the only thing.
Wait. I don't get it because you know Godiva, but that was my biggest rival, and that's the one her and I went back and forth in matches, and you don't know who I am?
No, I know who you are.
Do I have to school you?
I know
Smack
who you are. Please, I know who you are. I don't know you personally, though. I have never met you. I have met Godiva, and that's how I know her and spoken to her on Facebook. So.
You're talking to Roxy Astor, so.
You were not in Philadelphia when I met the other ladies, so I apologize for that.
Before you get off the line.
So get to know me.
Before you get off the line, I just got to say, Roxy, you are the first woman I've heard make this man stumble in the 20-plus years.
Are you? Okay, I'll take that as a huge compliment. I make a lot of people do that.
And again, before Janetti gets off the line, so we're going to jump to the end of Glow real quick. I guess towards the end of Glow, they came to Philly, am I right? Because is that when you
towards the end of Glow, but I don't think you know this. I actually left Glow. I wasn't there at the very, very end. So things that happened, I have no idea because I actually left Glow before the end of Glow.
Okay. So you weren't there when they came to town?
No, I wasn't there. No, I was having a baby.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Kind of slowed me down in the ring, you know.
just a tad. Just a tad.
Yeah, that outfit wasn't quite happening.
Oh, wow. Yeah, but they came in in 1989. Was when they came into Philadelphia, and I was there.
Okay, my son was born in 1989, so do the math, right? There you go.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like that.
Well, Janetti, thank you. Now we're going to kick you to the curb.
Thank you very much.
We're kicking you to the curb. Yeah. Nice talking to you, though.
Nice meeting you.
And I'll look forward to talking to you on Facebook.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
I'm going to put you in your place again, okay?
Please do. Somebody has to.
Absolutely. I have no problem with that.
Now, I wonder if when he types, if he'll be stumbling when he types, too, so when he talks to you.
I hope so.
Stuttering.
Trust me, he will never forget me, okay?
This is a great moment for me because Janetti's been getting over on me for years with pranks, so just to hear someone...
Did I get him good then?
You did. You got him really good.
Very good. You know what? That just made my day.
He's blushing. I really do. I can hear it in his voice.
I can, too. I think so. I heard that, yeah. If you can hear blushing, I think we heard it.
Too funny. All right, well, where we start? The documentary was aired the other night. Incredible. Let's go back in time first.
Okay.
Were you there at the very beginning?
No, not you're talking about first and second season?
Yes.
No. We came in. We were the new girls that came in.
Okay.
When the first season actually left, so.
So how did you end up getting? Were they holding, I guess, open like casting calls like they did with the original group, and they were looking for
the funny story with that is, I remember I was actually watching Glow. I mean, I was just like you, a fan watching Glow, and I'm like, I like this Tia Ferrari girl. Wow, this is kind of a cool show. I really like this. And then on the TV it said, do you want to be a Glow girl? And I didn't have a job at the time, so I'm like, sure, why not? Come to find out, I think the casting call ended up being like over 3,000 girls from what I was told. Wow. And I remember going and doing a live audition. 2 days later, I was in Las Vegas. It happened just like that.
What?
And then I ended up following in Tina Ferrari's footsteps as one of the Park Avenue knockouts. Right.
And that's what I remember you from.
Wow. Right. Yeah, with that beautiful hairdo. Yep.
So were you a wrestling fan at all, or just a Glow fan?
I was a Glow fan. Who wants to watch a bunch of sweaty men? Well, I do now, but.
Well, you're actually talking to two former sweaty old men.
Right. Well, I just said I do want to.
There you go.
So, all right, so you were there for seasons 3 and 4 then?
Yes.
Okay.
But like I said, I had to leave a little early, so yeah, I hung in there. I almost won the Glow crown, but not quite.
So, was there like any touring going on with that, or you guys were just?
Yeah, we toured. Yeah, and went to New Orleans. Went to so many little places, doing the typical Partridge Family type thing in the bus. You know, good stories. We had good times. Yeah, it was an actual real tour.
Wow, that's that. See, I
oh yeah.
That. Yeah.
I felt like a little rock starish. It was really cool. Best time of my life.
Could you imagine that bus rolling into a rest stop somewhere in the middle of the South?
Oh,
probably, yeah. we were rolling in everywhere.
I'm sure like the bus would roll in and like the door would open and like some Southern guy would see them and like the harps were playing. Like
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure we shocked a lot of people. Yeah. But yeah, that was fun. That was great, and we all loved meeting the fans. And I mean, everybody's really, really good about that. The Glow Girls actually love their fans.
I tell you what, it seemed like it was such a family too. Like you guys really like such an incredible relationship that everybody had, and you saw that in the documentary. Like when I heard that was being filmed, I was so excited. I was like,
yeah,
I'm always a person like something from my childhood like that or like, my teenage years. And you always wonder, like, all right, well, where are they now? And, yeah, through social media, we can see, like, people like yourself and all who you know, accepted our friend requests and all, and you get to see what these and all. So it's really cool. But to still
the thing is, though, too, is the girls that want to be found were found. There's still a few girls that are missing, like Vicky Victory. I have no idea. Nobody knows where she is. And I would love to know where she is. But other than that, most of the girls want to be found, and we all want to keep in touch. Kind of keep it going. Because there's nothing that's ever been like Glow. There will never be anything exactly like Glow. It's done its run. It's done its time. But you know what? All the girls we still talk. And to me, that's like just a rare thing. You know, you'll have TV shows, and, you know, a lot of them don't talk still. You know, we do.
Right.
Yeah. And that's an interesting point because they've attempted to replicate it several times. There was a WOW promotion and just recently WrestleLicious, and none of them got off the ground.
My daughter was actually on WrestleLicious.
Oh, really?
Really?
My daughter. Okay, what did she play? It was almost like a jailbait type person. It wasn't jailbait because we had jailbait for Glow. It was something, and she's going to kill me. But she did a WrestleLicious show. Yeah. She's actually in a documentary. She's the blonde sitting on the couch with me in the very beginning. That's my daughter. And she was on WrestleLicious.
Wow.
Second generation Glow girl, sort of.
Yeah, how about that?
Isn't that great? And so she's following in her mom's footsteps. That's amazing. She's a better wrestler than I am. She'll do moves that I wouldn't even go, no, I don't think so.
Now,
she's going to be amazing. She's been training since she's 15 years old.
Oh, really?
Wow.
With Rick Drazen. You saw him in the documentary.
Okay.
She did WrestleLicious. So, yeah. And she actually enjoys the wrestling part of it. I enjoy the whole acting or being who I was.
Yeah,
that's what I enjoy.
It's funny because like there's a whole movement going on now with like women's wrestling. Like back with the whole glow thing, it was more the acting and the cartoon character and the characters and just all of that more show, and it wasn't really too much about the wrestling. Now, I mean, like we're based out of Philly, and in the Philadelphia area, but like between Philly and Jersey and all, I mean, there's like 4 or 5 different women's federations,
all women promotions, right?
Yeah. It's like they're out doing the men promotion.
All I can say is good luck to them. It is not an easy business. If I were like right now, there's no way I would even want to do it. It's so hard. It's just not the same as it was back then. It's just you can't even compare the two. Same thing with the WW. It's WWE now, right? Not even it's WWE.
Yeah.
Right. My daughter wanted to be a part of that, and I'm like, it's just not the same thing. It's just not.
Now, did you have, like, after, you had gone off to become a mom, but did you want to get back?
3 times.
3 times. Did you want to get back?
3 times. No.
You were done with it?
I was actually going to get into wrestling. I mean, not wrestling, acting. I like the wrestling. To me, that was acting. I was going to get into acting, but I'm a hairdresser, and I actually did some of the hair for Glow, too. Some people don't know.
Okay. So
I gave Beastie her mohawk.
So you were the one that was responsible for all the glitter?
You know what? I'm sorry. I think the 80s were responsible for all the glitter. The glitter on the shoulder pad. That's the 80s. Do not put that on me, okay?
It's funny, too, because yesterday after you emailed me and I went up and I pulled some videos up on YouTube, the first thing I said to myself was, the hair. Look at all the hair and the hairspray. It was so much.
Well, the funny thing is, like, I was looking at a few matches, and I kind of morphed into I don't know what. So I'm looking at one where I see, okay, here's where I'm having my hair down. Then all of a sudden, I decide to wear my hair on one side, and then the bigger the better. And then we just put, I think we all used Spinal Net and just ratted it out. But like MTV, she had the biggest, and so did Godiva, the biggest and the best hair. They had great hair.
Godiva had a ton of hair.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, it's just better to pull, that's all.
So
she was the best to do a hair mare on.
The one thing with the documentary, which was kind of, I will say, sad, was, which is also, I mean, a reality of life anyway, where it's sorry, the time has gone on. Everybody's gotten older now, and Mount Fiji.
Hey, bite your tongue. Bite your tongue, okay? Everybody's gotten older. We've gotten better. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah. All right. So we're like wine. Yeah. We're aging finely. But,
thank you.
You know, you have Matilda the Hun, who's, you know, not in the best of health. Same with Mount Fiji.
Right.
It was sad. It really was.
Well, I actually visited Fiji in her hospital, just in her home, a couple times, and she was just always just full of spirit and life, and I brought her a steak, and she was happy. I brought her a pink basket full of stuff, and she was happy. She's, I think, happy in general, but she just definitely misses the girls. Yeah. You know, you look back, and it was a big part of her life. It was a big part, I think, all of our lives, especially Fiji.
You could see that. You could see, like, this documentary, like, almost like kind of brought her back to life.
Oh, my gosh. When I went to go visit her, I mean, you would think I was God walking into the room. You know, she just lit up. And that could have been any Glow girl walking in. She loves the Glow girls. She loves Matt Zimber. She loves everybody. She loves Glow.
That was funny. What was the producer's name that she loved?
Matt Zimber. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
She kept saying she had the biggest crush on him, and when she finally told him.
Yes, she did.
Oh, that was awesome.
Great?
That was great. That was really funny.
Yeah. And that was real. I mean, it's so real that it's just like, oh, my gosh. You know, I remember back then. She had it back then, and she probably still has one now.
Now, the gritty, though, why wouldn't him or Dave McClain be interviewed for the documentary? Do you know?
You know what? I mean, honestly, you got to ask them. You're asking my opinion. David McClain, I've never met, so I don't know him personally. Okay. Matt Zimber, maybe just wasn't the right time for him. Maybe, you know, there's just certain things people don't want to talk about. Maybe he would now.
Right.
But just back then, maybe just wasn't the right time for him. Now, it's good that we actually got to see Matt, and, you know, we saw him at the reunion, and just, you know, and I guess he was doing something with Johnny C, some type of a rap. And I just don't think it was the right time for him. Not that he would, maybe, like I said, he'd probably do it now. You know, and you're kind of guarded, I think, too. What are they going to ask? What are they going to, you know? You just don't know. You don't want to be portrayed something bad,
right?
You know, and I don't think he was. And the girls would say he was a genius. He still is. He's amazing.
He almost had to make peace with it first.
Yeah, I think so, don't you?
It seemed that way because he was a part of the show.
He turned Glow into what it is. I mean, without Matt, there would be no Glow.
Yeah, that's the truth.
You know?
I mean, because they were saying...
You know what? I was looking at the documentary, like Dementia coming in a cage. You saw the other girls that were almost doing like the Hitler thing. You saw Mabel and the Housewives. Who comes up with that stuff back then?
Right.
Matt. You know what I mean? Really.
Wow.
And I like the thing that MTV said. We were training. Matt was looking from the side, looking at, okay, I see you as this. Hey, I already thought I'm coming in as a bad girl. I'm going to be a bad girl no matter what. Well, guess what? I wasn't. You don't go and dictate to Matt. You are who he says you are, and you know what? It worked. It worked for every character.
And it really did. So he really had absolutely. He had an eye for that because you think of some of those characters just resonated.
I never saw myself as Roxy Astor on the Park Avenue Knockouts, and I guess it worked, didn't it?
Absolutely.
It worked.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah. But that's not who I saw myself. I saw myself as a bad girl, as a street girl. No. He saw me as Roxy, and yeah, me and Tiffany, I think we were a good tag team partner.
Hey, don't feel bad. When I was training, I walked in the wrestling school and I said, my name's going to be a Beautiful Bay. I mean, I had the whole thing. I had it all set in my head. Beautiful Bay. Yeah, I had my entrance song all picked out and all. And they looked at me and were like, are you freaking kidding me? You are one ugly son of a bitch, they said.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
But you didn't walk out. You stuck around, and obviously you did something, right? So it worked.
Yeah, I stuck around and got my ass kicked for years. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, we really can't go in and dictate who we are. You know, we see ourselves as something, but obviously we're not the directors and we're not the owners. So
right.
That's not the way it works in real life, right?
Right.
That's the truth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what do you do with yourself today now?
Pardon me?
What do you do with your say?
I'm still a hairdresser. I've been a hairdresser for going on 30 years, and I actually used to be a clothes designer, and I had my own baby line. So, and then we have something going on that Matt Zimmer's working on right now that's going to take off. So. Oh,
nice.
Everybody's got to look out for that. Fendi Action, they've got some hot stuff coming up. Martial arts, it's got wrestling. It's just got, once again, it'll probably be one of Matt Zimmer's new hits.
Wow.
I've seen pictures of you doing that stuff and some others involved with that.
Did you see me in a red wig?
I did, and I said to myself, why is she wearing a wig?
And the thing is, I fought it the whole way, but then again, you know what? Matt goes, nope, that's going to go on. You're going to be red. And then you look at the actual, and you know what? And it worked. So once again, you know, I was wrong.
He was right again. Now, is your daughter involved with this as well, or?
I don't know if I'm supposed to say or not, but I'm sure you've seen the pictures online. So, yeah, if you see her in there, I guess she is involved, isn't she? I don't know how much because her and I kind of get into a lot of confrontations personally. So we'll see how that works out.
Well, don't all parents and children?
Pardon me?
Don't all parents and children get in a confrontation?
No, we really do because we are exactly alike. To have two of us in a room is definitely, it's like dynamite. Wow. I don't know if it's good dynamite, but it's dynamite. Yeah. She's got a mouth, and I've got a mouth.
There you go.
So sometimes I have to put her in her place, just like I used to have to with Godiva, so. Sorry, Dive, you had to throw that in there.
The feud never ends.
It will never end, no. But that's what makes it exciting.
Do you think you guys are going to do like more reunions, little get-togethers for yourselves, or?
You know what? I almost think we have to. Don't you?
I think so.
I think it'd be something open to the public.
Yeah. Oh, wouldn't that be great?
I'll tell you what. I used to run a promotion here in the Philly area. I ran it for 7 years, and we went out of business 10 years ago. And back in it was just like in January and February, I did 2 small ones, and I put it open to all the workers and everybody that was part of it, and I extended it to the fans too. And we did one in one area of town and one in the other, and it was a great time both times. It was a fun, wonderful time.
Yeah, I think we'd have a lot of people go to it if we all got together. You know, once again, everybody's got their lives. They're living in different areas. A lot of the girls live in L.A., but to have a reunion like that, I almost think like you got to have as many girls as you can in one room, because you saw that in the reunion. When we had all of them, it was like girls. There was girls I never met, and it was like, oh wow, that's you. Oh wow, it was just like, hey, this is really neat. You know, I met Tina Ferrari for the first time, and I told her my little story. It's because of you I'm in Glow. And she had no idea, so we've never met each other, and that was the first time we met.
That's funny. How about the one who I talk to once in a while on Facebook? She's so nice. Is Gremlina. Oh,
I love Grammy.
Yeah.
Grammy's my girl.
She is so cool. She is so nice.
She's such a glow girl, if you could say. She's just really, and she loves all the girls. She's one of those that, you know, just she'll talk to all the fans. She's great. There's not another Grammy, I'll tell you that. She's great. My kids love her.
Awesome.
Yeah, she is. Great character too, don't you think? Well,
Absolutely.
guess who gave Grammy her hairstyle? I did.
There you go.
I gave her that look. Yes, I did. She, to this day, she loves it.
That's awesome. Well, Roxy, it's been.
Yes.
I mean, we could go on all night long about the Glow days.
I know we could, but yeah, that wouldn't be good. I think you have a life and I have a life.
But as you were coming on, I was saying, I saw I guess the documentary is doing like a little tour around.
Oh yeah, the documentary is doing great. The fans are digging it. They love it. They're like, oh my God, there's things that I didn't know about the documentary, like Matilda wrestling a bear. I'm finding out things, and I'm like, wow, this is so cool. So I think I watched it already 3 times, and I don't get bored of it. And that's not just because I'm in it, you know.
It's actually like playing here in Philly tonight and tomorrow night, which I didn't realize.
Yay.
I was like, wow,
really?
I did nothing of it. Yeah.
That is so neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guys did a really, really good job with it. It just really hit home. They touched on subjects I didn't think they would. They, like I said, I found out things I didn't know, and just the whole thing with Mount Fiji and Matilda, I have, like, great respect for both of them. And, you know, I like the way it was put together. And every time I watch it, I start crying. Oh, yeah, Roxy Astor cries. What do you think of that?
I'll tell you, the act brought a tear to my eye. It really did. When they showed at the reunion, when Fiji came into the room, you guys all started singing to her. I mean, that was just... You
know what I thought was really cute, and I don't want to point this out, because we're singing, and I don't think she knew all the words to it. It was just so cute. It's like when you're in your car singing a song that you think you know.
I just started mouthing some words that don't even exist.
It was right. To me, that was just priceless, because it was just so real. It wasn't like a camera got it right away, and it was just like, that is so cute.
It was a really good moment. Now, do you remember your rap?
Well,
do I remember? I know one of them. Yeah, I remember one.
You remember it? Well, let's hear it.
Well, is that a thing that you want me to say it?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. This is the one I remember. My name is Roxy, been traveling for a while, decided to come back and give this show some style. With my diamonds and my attitude not far behind, kicking bad girls' butt is how I unwind. So you new girls, bad girls that show no class, you better watch out when you're messing with Miss Astor.
Nice.
There you go.
Very good.
You got Roxy on the phone.
That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
Well, that made my night.
Good. Okay, then we're even. You made mine, I made yours, right?
There you go. And you made Janetti stutter.
Good.
Which made my night.
I'm so glad. Good. I wanted to stutter on Facebook. I want to see how that works.
Roxy, thank you so much for calling in.
I hope you guys had fun. Did you have fun?
We did.
I had fun.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Great.
Definitely.
Tell everybody to watch that documentary. Watch that documentary and look for FemD Action. I'm telling you, it's going to be the new hit.
Yeah, you got to keep us up to date with that, and when it's ready to go.
Oh, we will. I mean, FemD Action is on Facebook, so people need to like it. They need to. I'm telling you, it's going to wow people, and I'm not talking about the wrestling wow. I'm talking about wow.
Well, I'm going to tell my guy for our guys waiting, Nick, if you're listening, which I know you are.
I beat him to the punch.
Find the action and post the Facebook page in the event page so everybody can see it.
I already beat him to the punch.
For FemD Action?
Yes.
Very good. That will make my day. How about that?
There you go.
Okay.
Roxy,
and I'm
thank
going to say
you so much.
hi to all the fans and bye to all the fans out there.
There you go. Roxy Astor from Glow Girl. How about that, everybody?
Yay. Does this mean I get to hang out?
Actually, you need to come to Philly and hang out.
Yeah, I'll come to Philly.
There you go.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like
Roxy
a good plan.
Astor. There you go.
Thank you. Ready? Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya. How about that, Mav?
That was cool. She was awesome.
How about that? She'd be a party.
Yeah, she absolutely would. I was thinking we should absolutely hang out with her.
All right, how about this? We have Josie Milner is lined up